Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Let's bring you down. There we go. Okay. Go. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Probably embiggen that a little bit. In fact, let's just do this. Okay. And then I actually have a playlist full of tricks to learn that I've been maintaining for years. A lot of it is stuff I've gotten by now, but oh yeah, that was pretty good. Oop, hold on. Let's see, face cam. No, don't do that. Should just be flip horizontal. There we go. Okay. And we all right. So how many? Ooh, 297 videos. Nice. Okay. Well, let's go back. Let's go from the beginning, since that's where I started adding these when I was a beginner myself.
Alright, so today I'm going to share with you a little bit of a secret on how a magician is able to steal a single playing card from within a box of cards. So first you put the card in the box. Remember the card, 7 of spades, as it goes into the box. Now, here's the thing, you can still hear that
now it's palmed
within the box. And a lot of magicians, this is how they'll steal it out. They'll actually peel the back of the box. I can show you this, and they'll steal the card.
Actually, so there's a really goddamn. I'm like 2 seconds into a video, and I'm already talking about other ways of doing shit.
Close up the box, and all I need to do is.
Okay, so. Hold on. All right. All right, so hold on, let me. Face cam. Where's hand cam? Do I just not have hand cam on here? Oh, there it is. All right. There we go. All right. Okay, so stealing a card out of the box. So let's say I want to steal the ace of spades out of the box. Go get the box. Deck of cards goes in, like so. That was pretty ugly. I don't do this move that much, for the record. But here, let's see here. I forget like the clip you use. Yeah. So, fuck. I think you're here, and I think you just pull the box away. There we go. So how it's accomplished, you do a top control, and you'll notice that when you put the cards into the box, if you squeeze, you get that top card to bevel. So when you're closing the lid, you can actually close it on the outside of that card, so one card is out. Oh, you turn it over and do it, yeah. And that's where the steal can occur. I forget, I think you just pull that away or something, yeah. This is not one I use. So we're here. So the goal is to get it into Tenkaiya, so that you come under here, and you can just do like a rel change or something. So not a lot of use for that. I'm trying to pick out the best new person stuff. I've taken on an assistant at Ren Fair this year, who is just getting new to Magic. What the shit? So I'm making a video trying to teach her some easy stuff. Weird. So not that. Time Machine, that's a little hard. Visual Instant Change, learn the snap change first. Maybe, yeah, come over here. So she's already working on the swivel change. Snap change. Convincing Control, that's still, I'd say Convincing Control's a little later as well. Visually Fast Trick, oh, that has a one-handed top palm, nope. Man, I was pretty ambitious as a new magician looking back. Jesus Christ. Make their card turn over without touching the deck. A Million Card Tricks does a bunch of simple stuff. Very beginner-friendly Magic. Do they still post stuff, or am I just not subscribed to them anymore? No, I'm subscribed.
Okay guys, so today I have a very cool trick to show you all, and this is what it looks like.
The red marks, nice.
Over here I have a deck of cards. All the cards are pretty mixed up and random. I can go ahead and give them a quick shuffle if the spectator would like me to, but it is not necessary. So basically, the spectator can go ahead and pick out any card in the entire deck. So let's say they want to pick out this card. I'm going to look away, but please remember this card. And if I had a spectator, I would actually hand them the card, and I would want them to
Bro, if you second dealt that, good job on you.
Give them the card, and they can go ahead and place it anywhere they want to in the deck.
Is that a second deal?
I'm going to look away, but please remember this card. And if I had a spectator, I would actually hand them the card.
That is a second deal. That was pretty good.
To officially lose the card in the deck, so I'd give them
I always
the
remember
card,
thinking this guy wasn't that good, but that was pretty clean.
They want to in the deck. So now, usually magicians don't tell you what's going to happen next in card tricks, but that's actually not the case. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to try to do. So there's this really famous trick where the spectator picks a card, loses it in the deck. The magician sets the deck down, snaps his fingers, and spreads through the deck. And as you can see, not right now, but basically what would happen in the trick is that the spectator's card...
So he's still got the card on top. I don't see him hiding anything.
...among all of the other face-down cards. So now, there are two possible methods to how this trick is done. The first method that I've heard
the most obvious pinky break in the history of ever.
I do this trick.
Holy shit.
How they think I do the trick is they think I take the card, let's say it's like the 8 of spades or something, and they think I just use a lot of speed and sleight of hand to magically place it in the deck.
Okay, so he's just slipped the king in.
But obviously this would be pretty hard because I don't think I'm that good enough to actually, lose it in the deck.
But it's beginner friendly and it would teach the pinky count.
Because I think you guys would notice that, on camera and stuff.
Yeah, okay,
but
how is your second deal so good and your pinky count is so trash?
The method that I use uses no sleight of hand. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So basically first, remember you guys could have picked any single card in this entire deck that you wanted to among all these face down cards. So now watch this.
There's a way to do that with
no sleight of hand whatsoever. So watch this. All the spectator has to do is name their card. So they go ahead and name their card, and they watch the magic happen. The magician snaps his fingers.
So you could do this without the second deal. You could have the spectator cut anywhere and complete the cut. Say, now did I force you to cut to that point? No. And then you turn over the top card they cut to, the 10 of hearts.
Hopefully you guys like the trick, and
it goes in the middle.
Tutorial. Alright guys,
And so then
here's
you
the
do
tutorial for the trick
another-
you just saw. So although this trick is pretty simple, it gets very good reactions, so that's why I really want to teach it to you guys on this channel. So this is the tutorial for the trick.
And then their cards
right
face
now.
up.
So basically it is totally impromptu. You guys just need a normal deck
Okay, we'll
of
add that to
cards,
the list. I
and
think
you
this one
guys
gets
are all
saved.
ready to go. Shuffle the cards if the spectator is skeptical.
So we're gonna create a
at
new
first,
list.
But you can totally do that because it's impromptu, so that's really nice. So you can have the
JT.
spectator shuffle it as well. But basically, first have them select a card. So they can go ahead and select
Intro.
any card. No
Stuffs.
force needed. So let's say they pick the 4 of hearts, and then basically all you guys have to do is just make sure you control it back to the top in any method
Spread
you guys would
pass.
like to do. So in the performance, if you're
I think
wondering
there's
how I
better
did that
controls
control,
for beginners, although I
all
use the
did was a
spread
second
pass a
deal.
lot.
So
I
what
would
a second
really
deal
recommend
is
anybody
it
learn
looks
that.
like you're dealing
Coin matrix. Let's see this. So I also gave her Bobo's book on coin magic, and she's gonna start learning some of that. Let's see how hard this is. Okay, yeah, that one gets added. I do sometimes wish I was better with coin stuff, but I just enjoy cards
Hey,
so much.
what's up everyone? It's Assad here.
Oh, let's
Welcome
turn
back
that
to
down.
the 50 Squares channel. It's been a minute since I've
Assad is one of the good ones.
my life.
Like, he's one of my go-tos if people ask for a tutorial on something or where to learn from.
The last time.
Make all 4
Hey,
aces
what's up,
vanish.
everyone?
Oh, this
So in
is
this
cannibal
video,
aces, essentially.
Ace trick. This is called the Apex Aces. So the idea is, one at a time, each of the aces with just a little motion like that vanish from the pack, just like that. The ace of clubs completely gone. Okay, that was a little
God,
fast.
his handling is really
Watch again.
smooth.
Very quick, just like so. And it's gone. Okay, heart, don't blink. This is gonna happen really fast, just like this. And a spade as well.
My pass is better.
Back. Completely gone. Nowhere at the top, nowhere near the bottom. All 4 aces vanished.
Ooh, I
By the
like
way, at
that
the end of
dribble.
This video, I'm going to show you a really cool way to bring the aces back. So stay tuned for that.
I'm actually curious. Okay, hold on.
All right, let's talk about this trick. This is a lot of fun to do. I love 4 ace tricks. That's why
I like
my
that
favorite.
display of the aces. I've never seen that
So
before.
I especially like this
Which
one.
is weird considering I added this video. I guess I saw it and forgot. Watch that shit later.
Kind of segue into it after you've already done a 4 ace trick. So it's kind of nice, that's flexible in that way. But
I think you should let a new person get comfortable with the pinky count first.
What's up guys, it's the Russian Genius and welcome to this video, and in this
The
video
fuck?
I am super excited.
I love that I'm such a beginner with coin magic that this shit still amazes me.
What's up guys, it's the Russian Genius and welcome to this video, and in this video I am super excited to show you a really clean visual coin trick that looks like this.
Actually, I'm just gonna send her this link because she did express interest in coin magic. God, that beat though.
The coin trick is supposed to look like you take it like this and then it vanishes. So let's move on to the tutorial. How you do this is that you're gonna grab the coin by the thumb, index and middle finger, and then the other hand is gonna be like this. And you're gonna pretend to grab the coin with the other hand. So you hold it with these fingers and the thumb is gonna lay on the middle of the coin, and then you're gonna pretend to grab it, and what you do is the index finger is gonna grab around the coin, so the middle finger is pulling the coin back, and the index finger is going on top like this. And then what I'm gonna do is the thumb is gonna pretend to grab it. So with this hand, I'm pretending to grab the coin while I get into this position. And this position right here hides the coin while vanishing it, and then later I'm gonna teach you how to reproduce the coin back again.
What the
so
shit?
you pretend to grab the
Where
coin,
did the...
and when you do that, your index finger goes up, and you...
Okay, rubberizer impromptu. What is this? God, this is a nostalgia kick going back and watching a bunch of these.
Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you a pretty cool trick. So this is what it looks like. So over here we have a deck of cards. I can go ahead and do this, shuffle just like this, to show you that all the cards are different and all the cards are completely mixed up and shuffled. So this trick, I'll tell you right off the bat, this is not like a normal card trick where I have you pick a card and lose it in the deck. This is a little bit different. So I'm actually going to have you pick a card face up, face down, because normally I would have you pick a card like this so you don't know what the card is, but it's actually okay if I see the card, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to have you just select any card that you want. Let's say they pick the 2 of diamonds, alright? So they can pick whatever card they want. And I ask them if they're happy with that. And I say, alright, so once you remember the card, it's okay if I see it, doesn't really matter. We're actually going to be losing this card in the deck, but we're not going to be losing it in the normal way, like face down. We're actually going to be losing it face up, because, like I told you, this is not a normal trick. So the card goes in the middle, face up, just like this, and we will get back to that in just a little bit. So you might have noticed here on my wrist, I actually have 2 rubber bands there. This one here, and this one over here. Spectre can go ahead and actually examine the rubber bands as much as they want to. They are completely normal rubber bands, and all these rubber bands are for, they are actually going to just make it much harder for me to locate your card. So we're going to take both rubber bands here. We're going to place them on the deck, one horizontally and one vertically. So now the deck is basically completely entrapped.
Sorry, I got caught watching my bottom deal and fixing something. Okay, so Marlowe Depth Illusion. Again, I think a new person should learn the pinky count first. Why the dribble there? They're not going to see their card. A keen-eyed person would be like, I didn't see it, and ask you to do it again.
This one here and this one over here. The Spectre can go ahead and actually examine the rubber bands as much as they want to. They are completely normal rubber bands.
No trapdoors, no mirrors.
Or they are actually going to just make it much harder for me to locate your card. So we're just going to take both rubber bands here. We're going to place them on the deck, one horizontally and one vertically.
Okay, I'm convinced that those are on the deck.
Basically completely entrapped, and this deck is now what is called sleight of hand proof. I cannot, rearrange any of the cards around. The entire deck is legitimately trapped inside of this, inside of these 2 rubber bands here. So what I'm going to try to do, though, even though the rubber bands are trapping all the cards inside, I'm going to try and make your card, 2 of diamonds, jump to the top.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Alright, so here we go, and you can see it because it's face up. So let's see if I can do this. Ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. And just like that, we got 1 card, the 2 of diamonds, to jump to the top of the deck. And look, I can show you, look, it really is.
He had it on the bottom? No, fuck.
Just like this, and I can go ahead and show you every single card here, and you can examine.
Like, surely he... Okay, so he had 1 card face up on the bottom or something and flipped the deck would be my guess.
So that is the trick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stick around for the tutorial. Alright guys, so here's the tutorial for the trick we saw. So I'm pretty excited to show you guys this trick. I've actually been playing around with this for a couple of months now, and I think I finally found the best impromptu way to perform this trick. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's actually pretty easy, so all you're going to need is a normal deck of cards. There are no gimmicks, nothing like that. It's a completely regular shuffled pack of cards.
A likely story.
All you need is a deck of cards and 2 ordinary rubber bands. They can be whatever size you want them to be. It really doesn't matter. But the setup, I guess.
So what he's saying is the size doesn't matter.
But you just want the rubber bands to start here on your wrist, just like this. Just both of them on one wrist, and that's really the only the setup there is in the trick. But the deck is completely shuffled. So you're gonna have the spectator shuffle the deck first, so they can go ahead and shuffle it up. From the trick. And also, I should mention before I do anything, you can do this trick as a completely standalone trick. You can just walk up to someone and perform this trick normally. Or if you guys want to, you can add this trick into your own ambitious card routine. You can
I wonder if I could craft a 2-person ambitious card routine.
This one, it really does visually jump to the top of the deck, whereas the other phases normally would have to jump to the top when it's face down. This one, those are some cool ideas I'm just throwing out there. But now, here's the actual tutorial for the trick. So you're going to have the spectator pick any card they want. You're going to spread out the cards face up. They're going to pick any card. Let's say they want the 8 of diamonds. It really doesn't matter which card they want. So let's say they pick the 8 of diamonds. You're going to ask them to remember it. All you're going to do is you're going to take the deck, flip it over face down, and you're going to basically control the card so that it ends face up, second from the top. So how I did this was
That's what I thought he did. Yeah, for those who don't know, the Marlowe tilt, it appears you're putting the card in the middle. It's actually going second from the top.
And be pushing on the middle of the deck here, so that the cards kind of stick out a little bit like this. That will just sort of help the illusion in the long run. So what you're going to do eventually is, once you're done kind of sticking it in the middle of the cards, you're going to put it right in the gap here, so that it's actually going to end up second from the top. And since this card is lifted up, it actually gives a little bit of a depth illusion. If you lift up your hand a little bit, this really does look like the card is going in the middle of the deck, but in reality, it's just going second from the top. So now you're going to take your hand and just kind of push everything together, and that will really give the illusion that the card is getting lost in the middle of the deck. But in reality, right here, that's the step right there. So now you're going to put the deck down for a minute, and you're going to introduce your rubber bands. So you're just going to take off each rubber band, and you're going to hand them over to the spectator, and as they examine it, you're just going to pick up the deck and just kind of casually talk, gesture, say, we're going to use those rubber bands to make it extremely hard for me to find your card. And as you talk, and as they're examining the rubber bands, that's sort of misdirection for you to do. The really only sort of complicated sleight in the move. It's not even complicated at all. All it is you're lifting up on the top card here, and you're going to be doing a half pass, which is essentially you're going to be turning over every single card here except for this top card. And this is just a random card, but you're going to be turning over the entire deck like this. It's going to be flipping.
Oh, I missed his half pass.
The cover of this face. This is what it's going to look like. Get a little pinky break right underneath that top card. You're going to grab the cards just like this in your right hand or left hand if you're left-handed.
Okay, yeah, so then he's got the whole deck face up. Yep.
It's going to curl under all the cards just like this. From the top here, it's going to curl
Yep.
underneath all the
So the rubber band goes on. Yep. Once he's got the rubber band, yeah, he's just gonna cover and then flip the deck. Okay, yeah. And then everything's face down. You just don't spread down to that last card. Okay. Interesting. I like this move a lot, actually. Like, if you get good at it, I mean, which I'm not, but if you get good at it, man, your hands are just burnable for that steel. Not if you don't. Oh, he's using Dan and Dave Gold Reserve. That's like a $350 deck of cards. And it handles like shit. I would, like, if as far as performing goes, give me a deck of bicycles over that. They handle like absolute garbage. Okay, that's a little advanced. Man, young me was really ambitious. Oh, that's clean. Little Bertram change. I kind of like that handling of the color of the clip shift. He gets it here and then just... So he rests it and then does the clip shift with the... Oh, I like that. So I tended to go just like right into the change from the shift. I kind of like what he does, just lets it rest. Okay, fuck you with that though. Slip shift. I can't do a slip shift. I actually know a guy who can. The slip shift is stupid hard.
Ramsey here. Welcome back. Hope you like that little intro I put together. Today I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite color changes that
But I can do a pass, so fuck everyone.
Or whether it's just for me, these are just visual eye candy that I just love doing. As a move monkey myself, I'm fascinated with sleight of hand, and I'm fascinated with color changes. There are so many out there, literally hundreds.
What else did I see in the intro that I liked? Oh, you did the duck change. Man, I even like that like push of the deck as he does it, like that. Stiletto change. This is actually a great freaking change. And you don't have to do it from the weird beginning thing he does either. So you can just do it from a Stuart Gordon double lift and slap it against the deck to change it. I love that change. Ah, fuck. There we go. Can I do it the other way? Yep.
What's up guys, Chris Ramsey here, and welcome back for another tutorial. This time, not going to be a cardistry move, not going to be a cut or anything, it's going to be a color change. I know you guys like color changes, that type of thing, so I thought I'd give back to you guys.
Stiletto change is good. Let's learn a good double lift first.
Guys, it's the Russian Genius. Welcome to this video, and in this video,
oh god, that's
I'm super
clean as
excited
shit.
to
I wish I
show
could do
you
that.
A card trick which is actually not too difficult to do. It's quite
So
fast,
you're
it's
here.
quite visual, and it has a lot of
Yeah.
different options. So let me
God, that's
show
so
you
accurate.
Right now, I'm gonna give the deck a shuffle.
Oh, there I did it.
Cards
Nice.
are different, as you can see, and let's get a card selected. So look, any card in the deck is gonna get selected.
It's a center double.
Let's say the
Oh, that's
king
clean.
of
Nice.
clubs.
I want to learn how to
Take
do
the
that.
king and put it around the center of the deck, and then I'm also gonna be using the ace of clubs. Look at the ace. If I just flick over it like this, it changes into the king, which means that the ace should be
Oh, nice.
inside the center of the deck.
Yeah, learn the
Let me show
Cardini
you
change.
this
It's so
once
good.
again,
There's just so much you
and
can do with it.
move on into the tutorial. I'm gonna take the Queen of Hearts, and the Queen of Hearts is gonna be going about the center of the deck approximately. And then I'm gonna take the Ace of Spades, and if I just wave my hand over it, the Ace changes into the Queen, which basically means that in the center of the deck we should have the Ace of Spades. This is actually quite simple, and it should not be too difficult to do. First of all, let me show you a beginner way of doing it, and then I will be showing you how I did it in the performance. The easiest way to do it is to get a break below the top 2 cards and do a double lift. And when you have the double, you will complete the double. And this is another card because you did a double.
The performance he did a
And then
center
you
double.
put it around
Looks
the
like that.
center of the deck. You pull the card to the side, and then you are gonna perform one more double lift. So now these are 2 cards, and then what you can do is you can do the Gardini change like that. If you don't know how to do this change, I will put a link in the description to one of my older videos. I'm not a fan of my older videos. I'm not even a fan of my videos I make on my second channel. If you haven't seen them, I will put a link in the description. I just want to say I'm not a fan of any one of my videos. I really don't know why. I try my best, but then a few weeks later I feel like it's bad. I don't know why it keeps happening.
Okay, I don't think that's beginner friendly.
Hello guys, and this is the Russian Genius, and I'm going to be teaching you a card trick that is very simple to do. The performance is going to be in the description, and also it's going to be right here on the screen, as you can see. Make sure to check out the performance. Alright, so let's move on to the
Oh, I see
tutorial.
this. Yeah, this is not beginner friendly.
Hey, what's up guys? This is the Russian Genius, and I'm gonna be showing you a color change which completely fooled me as a beginner. Not this color change, but a different one. When I started
It's the Marlowe
doing
Miracle change.
magic and learning tricks and shit like that, this was the color change that kind of fooled me the first time I saw this. This color change is kind of similar to the clip shift. If you
It's
don't
not the
know
clip
how to
shift?
do the clip shift, I do already have a tutorial for this color change.
Wait, that's not a
which
clip
you can
shift?
check out. There's going to be a link in the description. And if you want to learn the first color change I showed, which looks something like this, I also do have a tutorial on that as well. It's called the Jonas change. So let me show you the color change that I was really fooled by as a beginner. Now on camera, I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but still, let me show you this. So let's say that the Ace of Spades is the selection, alright? So look, Ace of Spades is the selection. I'm gonna place it inside the center of the deck, just like that. Push it in. Oh, I hope it worked, I don't know. And now, what I am going to do is I'm gonna take the top card, the 10 of clubs, which is not the Ace of Spades, and if I shake my hand over it, it changes like that into the Ace of
I call this the
Spades.
swivel
Let me
change
try to do it
with
once
a...
again, gonna put the Ace of Spades around the center of the deck, give the deck a shuffle, and this color change, you can
You can
do
probably get into it a little
you
easier
know,
from there.
Face up, which I didn't really think about, but you are actually able to do it face up like that and show that it changes. Now there are many different ways of doing it. You can do it where your hand stops and then
That's
shakes,
actually-
or you can do everything
I would say that's
in
beginner friendly. It's not
kind
terrible
of a
hard.
smooth motion. You
Yeah,
have
we'll
to
add that to the
have
list.
all the angles
Clip shift, that's gonna be a hell no. Although Russian Genius's clip shift is hella good. I'm going to click on this just to watch him do it.
One of the best, one of the most flexible moves that you can do as a control and as a color change. I'm going to briefly explain it and talk about it, and then I will talk about where you can learn it in more detail if that's what you want.
Just
So
perform
let's
it.
say the selection is the King of Spades. So the King of Spades is going to go inside the center of the deck.
Straddle pass,
And
nice.
This is the color change. So as you can see, 6 of hearts on top of the deck. And if I just shake,
Is he
it
left-handed?
changes into the King of Spades. Let me show you this once again. So 8 of Spades is the selection inside the center.
And his straddle pass
And
is
simply
excellent.
By shaking the deck, it jumps all the way.
Wow, yeah, his
up.
is excellent.
This move can also be used as a control. So this is the color change. As a control, it looks like this. So a card is stopped at. Let's say it is this one. The spectator looks
Yeah,
at
so how that looks.
and this is the
Spectator
King of
looks,
Spades
in this case, the 4 of
They
clubs.
look at it and then they dribble the cards in the center, and now it is on top. I just want to say I learned this from Alex Pandrea. This move is made by Chad Nilsson and it's called the clip shift. This move is really flexible and can be used.
Yeah,
for
don't start out learning
a
this.
lot
This
of
move is a
stuff.
bitch
Click
to
the link in
learn.
the description.
3 fancy card moves to make you look like a pro. What you got, Eggs? Man, this is some hype. Ooh, the DKNC is nice. Pirouette. Okay, so we're gonna learn the pirouette, we're gonna learn the card spring. I think flourishes should come after practical moves. Oh, and a dribble. Okay. Good shit to learn. The dribble's definitely worth learning. Help me dethrone the king.
You can see that I've got face-up cards, face-down cards. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
X, what a dick.
Hi, welcome to Xavier's Space. Are they called Playhouse or called Subscription? Patron? Is that what it's a Patriot?
That's Chris Wheel.
Drinking some Martinelli's.
Oh yeah, boy. High five. I'm here with my boy David Malik. This convention, you can't find people like this at a normal convention. This is crazy. He's gonna do a dope lecture. I'm not gonna let you see it all. Tough, deal with it. But I'll be giving you some snippets. And you'll
So
see
interesting
what-
story. Jeremy Griffith had David Malik on his channel to teach the Classic Pass.
Go look him up.
Like, why not? Like, I know Jeremy Griffith knows X. X is a killer with the pass. Like, his pass is way better. I don't think Malik's pass is that good.
What's up, guys? Welcome to World Star. No?
You know, shaking my hand, stuff that like Derek showed me that. And you know, this old bum stuff, how a magician hitchhikes, a magician drinks, too much. Which was real dumb?
Okay. Okay, when you say dethrone the king.
Whatever you like. And he's gonna show you, and then he's gonna teach you, and we're gonna do that right now.
Okay, so we're gonna do a trick that uses the three really core techniques you need to have to be a magician. The first thing is you have to have skill, at least some degree of skill. You also have to be able to direct people to what you want or misdirect them away from what you want. And you also have to be comfortable lying and cheating. So instead of having you select a card like most people do, I'm going to shuffle the cards in such a way that half the deck is face up and half the deck is face down. Okay. So you can see face up, face down. I can even take more cards, turn them face up and face down like that. And we'll shuffle those in. That's a real shuffle, like that. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna do some skill. I'm gonna try and find 4 good cards out of this deck. Keep in mind, I don't know if they're face up or face down. Okay. So here's what we do. If I deal right place, I find an ace. Okay. If I deal again, I find another ace. I'm gonna play the odds and turn the deck over. And we'll try it again. There's 3, and there's 4.
So he's doing push-off seconds. Not bad, not
Now
bad,
that's
not bad.
skill. Now that's skill. And if you saw a little bit, then that's okay because it is just something you practice. But even if you saw it, that was only to misdirect you away from the fact that while you were watching me find those aces, I actually fixed the rest of the deck every single
Okay, I
time.
like it, I like it, I like it.
And then that last thing I told you about being a cheater, well, I did cheat. These were all marked.
I want to know how to do that, and Ryan has agreed to show me.
I'm actually intrigued by this.
How to do that, so we're gonna get into how to do that right now. Right now.
All right, guys. So here's how you do that trick. You're gonna need a blue deck, no gimmicks, no gas, but you do need red aces from a different deck. Magic. You do need 4 aces from another deck. These can be red, rainbow, whatever you want. Different. You want to try and get the aces from this deck, the faces, to match the deck. Right? It's pretty simple. You're gonna take. We'll do the top of the deck first. You're gonna do face up ace, face up ace, face up regular card, face down regular card. So you got 2. You got your colored aces, then are in different cards. That's gonna be covered for later, and then your face down other card. This goes on top of the deck just like that. Simple. Now your other 2 aces go face down, and they go on the bottom, like that.
Okay.
One more thing, you're gonna take another indifferent card, whatever, it doesn't matter, and just put that reversed, face up on the bottom.
Face up, random card, 2 face down red cards. Deck 2 face up red card, random card, face down.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, and one more thing you can
This is
do
interesting.
if you want, if you just have the aces on the bottom, you can call a card to the bottom as you're talking, and then half pass it whenever, right? Okay, so now we're set up to do the Tenkai Optical Revolve. The Tenkai Optical Revolve, I'm going to show you a handling that
Oh,
I
yeah.
learned from Paul Cummins.
So that's where you
With a
do
great card
this.
magician.
Yeah.
I believe his tip is
That's-
FASD.
no, wait, hold on.
I don't know which one. If you don't have them, buy them both.
Tenkai reverse.
The typical Tenkai optical revolve looks like this. You spread the deck, you close it up, you'd reposition, and then you would do the move.
Okay.
Paul says, spread the deck,
That,
close
yeah.
it in the other hand.
Okay.
Now all you have to do is natural for your hand to square.
Okay.
Now you do the move from here. So you're going to take half the deck,
Okay.
and you're going to do that. So no, you're not actually turning anything over. It's just the same. You're actually doing this,
Yeah.
but it's
Got it.
there.
Got it.
Okay? That's the Tenkai move. Now you're going to Pharaoh these two packets into each
Okay.
other. Keep in mind you
So
don't
you're
want to mess
here.
up your aces stack that's here,
Okay.
or your aces stack that's there.
Got it.
So just leave a block.
So block on top
Here,
and
I actually
bottom.
got a pretty big block on both ends.
Got it.
And that's just to preserve what I have. Now you're going to do one move, which is simple. As you're pushing them in, your index finger is going to pull back on this card and pull it down.
Right. Got it.
This is because now you can do this. You can show face up, turn it over end for end, and show face down. Now you're going to do one more display. You're
Okay.
going to roll the deck like a book,
Wait, no, you can't do that.
and take this card as here, pull it out,
Oh, you pulled
face
that
up,
back. Okay.
put it into this, which is all face up cards anyway. But you get this cool face up, face down, face up look. And
Okay.
it really helps sell the fact that you're mixing cards face up and face down all
Ooh.
haphazard. Square up, riffle, set the deck down. You can even show this. So now your setup, this might actually be more beneficial,
Right.
is you've got basically a face up deck, your two colored aces with a
Right.
face down cover card.
Yep.
And on the top of the deck, you've got your two aces backwards with a face down, with another cover
I had one extra
so now
card
you're
there,
4
okay.
second deals away from a killer ending.
Alright.
So you're gonna do a second deal. You say there's your first ace,
Oh.
there's your second ace.
Got it.
Turn this over.
And you don't have to do really good seconds.
You don't. No, you don't. Now you do two more, and you say,
card's
no, that
face
was
down.
skill. If you want, you can half pass this card just to clean it. I don't. So now you say that was skill. But even that was just misdirection away from the fact that while you're watching me find those aces, I actually fixed the rest of the deck.
Okay, that's actually pretty
Now,
clean.
if you want to spread the deck, you just push this over a little bit,
Yeah.
and then spread, and you won't flash that card because it's under it, right?
Oh, that's a
And
cool
it
thing
was
to know.
for
I
fixing
thought
the
about
deck.
that.
But then remember that third thing I told you about was being a cheater. And I cheated. I found the aces not with skill, but with marked cards. You just flip these over,
Okay.
and you're good to go. You can,
We're gonna add that.
yeah,
That's
you can do the
badass,
full
actually.
trick with just 4 aces. You don't have to have the color change at the end. I was working on this trick and realized you never see the backs of those aces at any time during the trick. So why not add an extra kicker? Let me talk about just one thing real quick, because I think it's important. The basis for this effect is from a Steve Maiden trick, which I won't explain. But basically what he would do is he would take a deck, shuffle.
Okay, we're
half
not gonna
face
learn
up
the
and
side
half face
steal.
down, right?
Hello everybody, happy
Was this
Monday,
the
welcome
Classic
back to
Force?
another video. Today we're talking about the Classic Force. Now
Yeah.
everybody should know to force a card, okay? But we don't want to do it in the worst way possible, right? Doing weird single cards or fleecing.
What's up guys, it's the Russian Genius and welcome to this video, and I am quite excited to show you a card trick which I just practiced for about 30-40 minutes. So here is what it looks like. As you can see, all the cards in the deck, they are different. I can even show you it like this, but for this trick we are gonna get a card selected. Any card is picked. Let's say that we select this one, take a look at it and remember it. And next year I would probably like to do Street Magic, where I do these tricks in public for real people. Let me know in the comment section below if that's something that you guys would like to see me do, because I think I would like to try it out and I think it would be quite exciting. Anyways, wait, you guys selected a card and I gave the deck a few cuts, a few shuffles just to lose the card a little bit more in the deck. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roughly, I don't know, estimate about, I'm gonna roughly take about half of what's the up, deck. guys? Welcome to- Alright, so I'm gonna see, this is about, this is 2 halves as you can see, approximately perfectly split. But what I'm gonna do is this: your card is either in this half or this half, and this may look a little bit confusing, but it's gonna make sense in a moment. I'm gonna
Do need to add a Teach a Triumph routine. That'd be a good intro to the slop shuffle. Triple knuckle busting card tutorial. Yeah, let's not do that. Though I wonder if I can do it.
Don't think a lot of you. We're gonna be done before. Careful, so it gives my thumb a reason to be at the top of the deck. Now it's gonna show it to you. If you think it's too angly, then don't do it. It's perfectly fine. Understand that it can open a doorway to a bunch of things that you've probably never done before. So keep that in mind when watching this. Now you're gonna get to see how it's done. It's the first time I saw a move like it, and it was crazy to me. And I hope you enjoy. All right, so the cards that I'm using, they are the bicycle.
Oh, it's panoramic shift. Okay. No touch.
Hello guys, and this is the Russian.
I love that deck.
I'm gonna be teaching you an awesome color change that looks like this. Here's what it looks like from this angle. So King of Hearts, and if I just wave over the king, it changes into the two
Wow.
of spades.
So it kind of looks like an Erdnase V2, which is that.
So let's say that the spectator picked the ace of
But what I
spades.
think he's doing is I think he's cranking the card around to the back with his thumb. Hold on, I'll see if I can do this. So take here, wave over, and it's changed. Yeah. And the hand is, so the hand is empty, the wave over, you're hiding the card, you're hiding what the thumb's doing. Not something to learn for beginners though.
Hello guys, and this is the Russian Genius, and in this video I'm going to be, So in this video I'm going to be showing you something awesome that you can do with a deck of cards. Now let's say that we pick the 2 of diamonds. So it can be any card, but let's just use the 2 of diamonds. Now here's
What did you do there?
Happen. When I snap my fingers, so let me
You
show
pulled some
what
jiggery
happens. I'm
pokery,
gonna snap
Janko.
my fingers, and your card, the 2 of diamonds, rises all the way from the center to the top of the deck.
Bullshit.
Since I snapped, it should be on top.
What the shit?
Now, when doing this, there is a small delay. Now, let me show you this once again.
Okay, that was
Around
just
the center,
a
and when I
double
snap
steal,
my
but it was a good one.
fingers, then I have
Or
to
second
wait
steal.
around 3
Actually, how did you do that?
seconds
Shit.
before the card has risen from the center to the top. So now it's on top. Now it's
Like I
kind
could
of
do that with a
weird to
push-off, but I don't think he
understand,
did.
But if I leave the card outjogged, you know, around the center, if I leave the card outjogged around the center, then it's easier to imagine how the card actually has
So this is
to
his
rise
ACR.
or penetrate through the cards to come all the way on top.
Okay, but how did you do
Man,
that first
penetrate
switch?
on
What the
that.
shit?
Now look, since I snapped, it should be
Yeah.
diamonds. Now here's what's going to happen. When I snap my fingers, so let me show you.
Oh,
what happens.
I think he got a triple by mistake, and so he was doing a KM move to clean it up.
Rises all the way from the center
So
to the top of the
he did
deck.
his
Now
handling
look,
on the KM move is
since
really
I
weird though.
snapped, It should be on top.
Okay.
Now, when doing this,
So a
there's
KM
small
cleanup is
delay.
when you've got a double lift and you want to ditch one of the cards. So I've actually got 2 cards here. I've got the 6 and the 5, and the KM move helps you ditch the 6. So now I've got 1 card. But he did it from like a biddle grip, which is really strange.
So now
And
it's
he-
on top. Now it's kind of weird to understand, but if I leave the card outjogged,
Okay, I see what he did there. Okay. So yeah, he's
center, if I leave the card outjogged
pulling like under the deck, which lets him just do that. That's actually a pretty cool little cleanup.
Imagine how the card
Interesting,
actually
interesting.
has to rise or penetrate through the cards to come all the way on top. Man, penetrate and then come on top, alright? I did not mean to say that.
Penetrate the card. They're my favorite false cuts. False cuts are definitely good to have. The instant card control
What's
tutorial.
up guys, it's the Russian Genius and welcome to this video, and in this video I am gonna be showing you a control that looks like this. So for this, any card is gonna get selected, let's say the 8 of spades, and as you can see all the cards in the deck, they are indeed different. I'm gonna take the 8 and put it around the center of the deck and just put
Don't like the Allerton control. I love the Allerton control. Assuming we're thinking of the same thing. Okay, so the one I'm thinking of looks like this. You show them the card they touched. In this case, it is the Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds goes into the middle. And I don't think there's any reason for that. Plus, the camera didn't follow. Yeah, I don't think... I hate the... For the most part, I hate putting the deck inside the rest of the deck. So the Allerton control, when they touch a card, you're essentially sliding it back behind the pack to show the one under it. See, I've got an extra card on top. And then as you come back, you're squaring it back. So that's an indifferent card, and then their card is on top. Pressure Fan, no. Riffle Fan, no. Zero, no. For easy effects to perform with the Pharaoh Shuffle, we have to learn a Pharaoh first. Cool, fast card control, Russian Genius. Let's go. Okay. Oh, is that it? Did you just do a DPS? Oh, no, that's dumb as shit. Strike second, push off second, nice. Learn to time travel using cards. This is a more beginner-friendly version. Yeah, this goes. The harder version of that uses a centered double, so they call stop wherever they want. You take the card they chose, in this case the Joker, and you say that the Joker is going to go into the middle, like this. Take a picture in your mind of this moment, because we're going to come back to it. Then we take the card on top, in this particular case the King of Spades. That goes back in the middle. Actually, here, I'll show you the actual cool version. So, centered, they call stop wherever they want. Get that? And we use that to wind up our deck like that. Take a picture in your mind there. Take the top card, in this particular case the King of Spades. It goes in here. And we're going to rotate that the other way. And then the 3 is there and the King is still on top.
A lot of positive comments about it. But what bothers me are the 2 negative comments about it. And they really shouldn't be bothering me, but they bother me. And they bother me because I see dumb statements. I see statements like, oh, he can't do that in the real world. You know, when I was before people couldn't do that with camera cuts and all this nonsense. And let's get a few things clear, man. Let's just get...
Rex Williams,
Yes.
I'm going to teach you my favorite poker magic trick. And
Only if it's very simple.
Okay, you stole the words right out of my mouth.
Okay.
All you have to do is take 10 cards. I'm going to give them a bit of a shuffle here. You shuffle them up as well. You just got to give them thoroughly mixed, right? That's a beautiful shuffle.
Not even looking.
I can tell. You know the different
But
hand
that's
count,
actually
right?
easy,
We're gonna play
too.
some simple draw poker. We'll just deal these out.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, that one goes on the
Yes,
list.
5 stud Monty. All right. In fact, just go ahead and arrange them to the best hand you can find.
Okay.
What do you got?
I got a pair of 8s.
Ooh, not bad. I got a pair of queens. I just barely won. You know what? Let's make this.
Yeah,
totally
2
cool.
pair.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a card. You can decide if you want it or you want to give it to me. Okay. Here we
At
go.
what point do I just laser focus on your hand?
you don't have to because nothing's happening with my hands. That's the best part about this trick.
Okay.
Do you want to give it to me?
Give it to me.
What is this?
Espérate que esto funcione. Esto funciona, vale. Agafa una carta. La miras, la recordas, la enseñas para que la veas bien. ¿Vale? Yo lo miro. Y la torna. contarla yo, van a hacerlo dos amigos míos, ¿vale? Pero se explican tan bien que les voy a prestar la palabra.
The fuck? The fuck was that? Hold on.
We're good?
The shit is this? Oh, hi.
Espérate que esto funciona, vale. Agarra una carta. La miras, la recordas, la
¿Qué es esto?
¿Vale? Yo lo miro. Y la torna. Muy bien. No voy a contarla yo, van a hacerlo dos amigos míos, ¿vale? Pero se explica.
The selection was free.
Les voy a prestar la palabra.
Did he do some kind of weird pass there? Okay, so the card is between the jokers already. But to catch him on the flip like that, damn. Okay, hold on. I can't live like this. Hold on. Alright. We'll just use the black queens. Alright. So, maybe that was a cherry control. Fuck if I know. Okay, 4 clubs is the selected card. Alright, so he gets these back, comes on top, did some cool weird thing. Anyway. Hold on. So he's, well, I didn't actually steal the card. Whoops. There we go. There's the steal. Alright, so he's got it. Is this a cherry control? What the fuck is this? Is it a bluff pass? I think it was a bluff pass. Yeah, okay, so now it's on top and he's got the jokers on top and bottom. It's already on top. Okay. Bluff pass. Then we're face down. Okay, I've got this. Alright, so there's the loaded card. It goes second here. And you're gonna do the. Hold on. No, I can do this. Alright, hold on.
We did it. We hit 1 million subscribers on this channel. That's incredible. I'm still at a loss for words. I didn't think we'd hit it this soon. I expected January 2019 was the goal. We smashed that. So thank you to everybody.
Okay, so I've got the steal.
To me means that things are looking up. Obviously, so just want to take a second to acknowledge that. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, I think we just have to commit to yes, and then they jump over here with 1 card between. Oh my god, that's fucking insane. No, go we're learning that shit.
Selling uncut sheets of first plane.
Okay. So if anybody's watching and you're curious as to what a bluff pass is. Okay. So I'll show you the on-camera version of the bluff pass. Right. Hello, Crazy, what's up? Alright, so bluff pass, they call stop wherever they want. In this case, they stop on the ace of clubs. Ace of clubs goes back into the middle, and the card will be second from the top. That's a bluff pass. Oh my god, this is insane. It took me like 3 watches to figure out how he did it. Do you see this shit? Look at this, this is nuts. Actually, let's go back to here so we can actually see what's going on. I haven't been streaming lately, I've been busy as fuck. Hopefully getting back into it. I did have Pig Cake on. How crazy is that shit? Guy literally changed my life. Okay, he keeps his spread really tight. And then the jump up. Yeah. Okay, so if I've got the 2 queens here, and I'll have them on top and bottom. So they get to pick any card they want.
Alright, we're good?
Look at, in this case, it is the 7 of clubs. Alright, so we're going to just dribble off a bunch of cards, do the bluff pass.
I expected January 2019 was the goal. We smash that. So thank you
Boom.
to everybody.
Talk,
who's
talk,
subscribed.
talk.
This means the world to
Misdirection.
me. It means
Then he
that,
gets
you know,
the
things are
toss
working out.
to produce the
Obviously,
queens.
just wanna take a second
The
to
queens
acknowledge
come
that.
back.
Thank you guys so much. I will, by the way, give away
Oh, okay, and he does like
weeks. I
some.
have some other stuff planned
Yeah,
out.
so okay, and that gets them into the left hand, so you can do a tight spread here.
Currently selling uncut sheets of first play
There we
cards.
go.
Uncut sheet
And then
basically is
gets them
before
to
they go
jump
into
up.
the
Okay, so you have to catch them. Damn, okay, hang on.
And a lot of people, including
Ah,
myself,
this is
like
too
to
cool.
use these sheets as office decoration. There are only 100 available.
Really
They
tight
already
spread.
gone, but I'll leave
Oh,
a link
where's the
below if you
other
guys wanna
queen?
check those out. Today is
Okay,
an
let's just
interesting
imagine
video.
it was
This is
the.
something, an
Oh,
idea
fuck.
that I've had
Where the
in
fuck
mind
is
that I
that?
wanted to
God
do
damn
for
it.
a long time.
Everything's
I wasn't
terrible.
quite sure how to do it, how to go about it, but I'm basically going to learn how to cheat at Hold'em. So the whole idea
Okay.
here is to be able to
So we're
shuffle
there.
these
He's got the
cards
cards
to make it look like it's
stolen
shuffled and
off.
actually
That goes
placing the
there.
cards that you want at
That
certain
goes
places in
there.
and then dealing them out. There are many
Okay,
Magic
I need to get my hand away from the
cards.
spread.
I've got a
Alright.
collection of
Goddamn, I'm getting just so distracted from what I came on here today to do.
1800s. The book we're going to focus on today is considered the holy bible of card magic and card cheating.
Boom.
Even today,
Boom.
it was published in 19.
Okay, yeah, and I've just got to learn how to catch him up off the spread with the card in between. That's actually a badass trick. Alright. I love visual stuff like that. Okay. This video is actually bad. Erdnase' way of stacking was horrible. I know, like, who am I to shit on Erdnase, but, like, there's so many better ways. The best double lifts in Magic. Actually, this is something for beginners. Oh, wait. Add it to the list. Crazy, is there anything you can think of that, like, someone... So I'm taking on an assistant at Ren Fair this year, and I'm making a playlist of beginner shit for her to work on. Anything you can think of? Oh, if I remember right, this was really good. A time when cards were worse quality. That's actually true. Yeah. But no, even back then, if you're at a poker game, picking the deck up and putting them into your hand, I think was still a no-no. And that's where he teaches the riffle shuffle stack.
You were weirdly attracted to her, and you didn't know why, but your parents catch you staring at her and then embarrass you about liking girls, so you start liking dudes. Here with another video. And today, you wanted it, and you're getting it. You guys are always asking for advanced, next level card magic. You don't want any of that easy peasy, self-working, easy. You want tricks that require like 1,000 Elmsleys. You got some advanced displays. I don't want to see this on Instagram until you've made babies with this trick. That's what I want to see. I want to see you guys get away from society. Isolate yourselves more from the rest of normal civil society and get nasty with this trick to the point where the government needs to step in. I want you and this trick to become so intertwined that at some point you start questioning whether or not we actually live in a real society or we're just a construct. So today we're going to be using the Tiger cards. The Tiger from King's Wild Project. The King's Wild
How
Tiger.
hard do you
That's what we're gonna
pinch
use
the
today.
card here?
Only because they were the closest deck to me, and honestly, I don't want to go far. I don't want to go far. The other day I saw a cockroach, and I had to hobble my way up to Home Depot and come back with the cockroach killer. Let me tell you, my friends, you don't know struggle until you have to hobble back and forth from Home Depot. That or you live in Africa or whatever. Hey, speaking of Africa, the PK Card Academy, $5 a month. What? Over a standard subsect seg has you know, multiple kings or whatever. These are just the ones that we're going to be using for the trick because I'm going to demonstrate to you guys a little bit of
I hate the 21 card trick. Absolutely not on that. Inverted card trick. I'm not sure on that one. What is that?
Back page 8th Street Latina cheaters use to try to command control over a card tape. Of course, what kind of a 4-king trick starts without me not showing you guys the kings, right? Here they are, all in one. They're there.
So I think he's only got 2 kings in hand now and probably 3 face down cards.
So for this, what's actually going to happen is
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna take the kings and turn
I've actually got something like that on my list already.
But I'm going to do it in a way so you don't see me do it. Here's the first one. So in a adjusting my posture. I don't know if you noticed, but I managed to already turn one key face down. See that? That key is
Okay, yeah, this is
facing
definitely not going to
down,
be.
sir, ma'am.
I have better versions of that.
So in today's riveting episode, we're going to cover some triple B action, some basic B. So I'm going to be teaching you guys two false shuffles and cuts using this Daniel Madison very expensive pickup. The first is more or less a fancy false cut. That and the second technique.
I think that's the.
False shuffle. That's supposed
Oh.
to look like an overhand shuffle, but in reality, it's the deck exact same start. I know some of you guys might be a little bit disappointed because I'm not throwing the cards in the air and catching them like butt twins might, but these are two good techniques that don't cause too much attention to themselves. So for the first one, it's just a combination of swivel cut versus
Yeah.
this off, third jack,
That's
right
that one.
inserting the crotch of the left hand, crotch of the left hand. That is the first step of the shuffle. The second step is you're going to swing cut another third, and as you put it into the crotch with the left hand again, you're going to
Okay, we can come back to that.
if you have a second grade reading level and record title, you should know that this card should not be there. Why should the card not be there? Stop screaming at me, I'll let everyone fucking know. Goddamn. So for this, we're going to need a deck of playing cards. I'll be using this mechanics deck just because I've lost complete control of my life. So of course the deck is shuffled and mixed to your heart's content. The spectator's opinion on this matter is irrelevant. Remember, their only purpose in life is for you to assert your dominance over them. So we need a card to be freely selected. In this case, it's going to be the 7 of hearts. The spectator is then going to mark this card, so it's important that you pick a spectator that actually knows how to write. This downtime is a great opportunity to engage the spectator in meaningful conversation over their teachings of Zenu, or possibly try to recruit them into your sector of Al-Qaeda. Once they are done, take back your marker because it is your property. Make sure the card is dry, maybe you can give it a little blowjob if you are so inclined. Of course, at this point of the trick, you have no idea what the card is, so it's very important that you don't see it, but you put the card in the deck to be surrounded by the rest of the printed cardboard fucks. It's locked.
Oh, I think I remember this one.
Cover your very shit pass.
That was actually a pretty good
Remember, at
pass.
this point, to them, you're not supposed to know the identity of the card. But of course, because it's a video and I'm the only one here, I'm going to take some sort of memory retarded drug as to forget the card itself. I'm going to do this with the old Lucy Juicy, if you know what I mean right here. And let me see if we can do this. God, this tastes like shit. Alright, okay, so yeah, I completely forgot what the name of the card is. So you know what? It doesn't even matter because I'm not going to find the card. The jokers are going to find the card. That's right. So if I make a magical pass on top of the deck, that should actually be enough to bring the joker to the top of the deck. See? Look. Magic. That joker's on top. But of course, we're going to need its friend, the other joker. So for this, we do a very fancy cut. And believe it or not, we get
That's called a ballerina cut.
So what these jokers are going to do is that they're actually going to tell me what your card is. They could actually speak to me. See, if I bring this up close to my ear, this one tells me, what? Huh? Yeah? Yeah, so it's telling me your card's red, right? Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, this goes. This is a really good trick. I like this one.
The card's a 7 of hearts? That's right, yeah, so the jokers have successfully told me the card you can pick. But wait a second, I think they want to tell me something else. Oh, you want to tell me why the card on the table shouldn't be there? Oh, okay, alright, so guys, it turns out that that card on the table should actually not be there because that card is...
I love that display. Even knowing how it's done, it still looks amazing to me.
Yeah, that's fucking magic for you. So for this, you're not going to need a lot of stuff. You're actually just going to need 2 jokers that look very similar. One of these jokers is going to go on the table. That's going to be your mystery card. The second joker
How do you
is on top of the deck. And of course, you need a signed selected card. So this one gets control.
Oh yeah, okay, there it is. So yeah, so you have the card on top. So in this case, let's say it's the King of Spades, the one black card. And you have something like this to show it in the middle.
Because you want them to actually believe that the card is still in the middle of the deck. So if you do a cut to them, it's still at least going to be the card. So for me, I take a break and I cut the joker in the middle of the deck. I put that card on top of the deck, and I use something like a
think he does a top shot here, if I remember. Oh. What the shit? Wow, I can't do a top shot today. I suck. There we go. Although, so imagine these are the jokers. You could always just do this one. I love that production. Oh, I do love that. This pass is actually pretty solid. Yeah, that's not beginner friendly though. Impromptu out of this world card trick. Sounds delightful. Muppet Vision.
There's nothing that spectators love more than thinking they have free will. They fucking don't. So this trick they exploit their free will and show them that they actually have none of it. Their free will is not as free as they think. So it's going to be a version of a very popular trick. You guys no doubt recognize. But we're going to take out the cards. Shuffle, whatever way you want. You can have the spectator shuffle. They want based on their nationality, their ability to shuffle cards.
It's actually, I think it's called a Chinese shuffle. That's how they do it. Where's the lightning card?
Guys, Kamikaze by Eminem is trash here. Oh wait, don't. No, but
It actually is though.
It was garbage.
It was.
Sit down, Marshall. How'd you run? Today, I have a crazy card trick tutorial for you guys. I'll get you hard and ready, like a small little turtle walking on trash on the way back to the beach. This is a variation of a classic card trick from Royal Road Card Magic, known as lightning. This is one of those tricks that can really change depending on your imagination, your card skill, and your beginning. That's what we do here on the Big K
Oh shit, no. Just open this deck. No, 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 no.
But also, to learn some card tricks, the trick YouTube recommended. So assuming you didn't skip
What's the trick idea?
30% of this video, let's just
Hit me up, crazy.
to the performance of the trick, so you can see what it looks like when you practice it by yourself.
Just left hand with sleeved cards. Oh man, I can't imagine a time when like sleeving cards would ever be optimal. Like, does anyone sleeve cards? I know people sleeve coins.
Has a deck of playing cards, which is usually going to be the case whatever it is that you perform, unless you brought it yourself, in which case you're a loser. So for this particular trick, you have the spectator shuffle, with a handy dandy deck of playing cards as best they can, and you have to think of any number from 1 to 10. So you have to think of any number from 1 to 10. Let's say
Oh, is that how people cheat in like MTG and Pokemon? Is they sleeve cards? Like, I don't know, you're allowed to shuffle the opposing player's cards, right? Like, you could just land cheat real easy. I'm sure it would be. I think it would be possible and doable. I'm not sure it would be practical. No, hey, you're talking about a guy who does gambling demos. I'm all about shit like that for demonstration purposes. That's just dumb. That's a lot of setup for no payoff. Yeah, that's fine.
So I don't think it's a big secret in the Magic community that magicians love sandwich tricks. Almost to the point where it's gotten a little bit sexual. So today I'm going to add to that massive cesspool of magician sandwich tricks by showing you my variation on the very same trick. So for this one, we're going to use this deck, and pretty much you guys know the deal. We're going to use 2 jokers. At this point, I like to have my participants examine the jokers, make sure there's nothing.
So he peels off.
And they go right back
peels off and
card back. So for this, we're also going to need a
peels off.
Playing card in this case,
and
ace diamonds. This card
and
goes,
then
of course, into the middle of the deck.
It's like a weird version of a top shot. Over and then
card seems to jump magically between the jokers. It definitely can't be your card because it's been on the box the entire time. Wrong! It is the ace of diamonds. So I'll repeat the trick one more time, putting the ace of diamonds in the middle of the deck, showing both jokers, and what? That card jumps magically between the jokers again. This time more visual.
That's pretty good, actually.
If that doesn't get him wet, nothing will. So for this trick, of course, you're going to need the 2 jokers. You produce them however it is that you like. In the interest of transparency, I want you to see that I actually f***ed this up 3 times before I actually got a good take. So the fancy shit, just take them out of the deck. So while they are examining the 2 jokers, I get a pinky break under the top card, and I take one of the jokers and put it on the deck while I ask for the other joker. This, of course, sneaks a card between both jokers, which you're going to need for the trick. Now, this gets squared up and put right back on the card box. That's my preferred method of loading a card between the 2 jokers, but there's also the standard method of having a 3-card break, lifting up all the cards, peeling off the card to your left hand, and that way you have the card stuck with the joker. Again, I like using my method because I'm better. So all pretty much you need to do is sneak a card between the jokers and put it on the card box. After this, you offer the card for the spectator to pick one. In this case, we're using 9 cards. This card gets control to the top via your favorite method of whatever Shinlin pass he came out with this week. In the interest of simplicity, I like to either use a couple of different controls. Most of the time I'll just do a double undercut straight to the top. That usually works well. Another method I like to use is a control from Tom Mullica, RIP, my nigga. So for this, we're going to have a pinky break the same way, right above the card. For this example, I'll use the 9 of hearts. So for this one, you are going to lift up all the cards above that break and do an overhand shuffle underneath that top packet. So what that does is that puts the 9 of hearts on top of the deck. Now at this point, I just press and hold on that 9 of hearts with these fingers and overhand shuffle the deck so that 9 of hearts stays on top. So one more time, with the 3 of hearts, you get a break, you lift up, you shuffle, and then you squeeze the deck to make sure that that card stays right on top. At this point, you're going to make whatever magical gesture over the deck, snap a finger, I don't know, do some insertion joke, whatever, but you're going to show that there's a card that magically landed between the 2 jokers. As you're showing this, you're going to get a break with your left hand below the card. Now you're going to need a reason to put the cards on the left hand to establish the break. So I like to point at the box and say, what? The box has been there the entire time? No way! This gives a reason to put the cards on the left hand so you can actually pick up all 4 cards as 3 cards. So what you're going to do now is a very sneaky switch to switch out pretty much that ace of diamonds for that 3 of hearts. You're going to hold the cards in your right hand and peel the top card. You're going to revolve your right hand showing the 3 of hearts, which is not really the next card, but it seems like it. It's a very discrepant move. They're stupid, so they'll never figure that shit out. So, you show that 3 of hearts, you're going to turn your hand back down and peel that top card into your left hand. That's now the ace of diamonds, but they assume it is the 3 of hearts. So you're going to put that card right back there. I'll show you guys a switch one more time because I know it could be a little bit confusing. So, remember, you have a pinky break, you pick up the pile and you say, what? Card magically landed between it. Wow, the box has been there the entire time. As you do that, you're going to lift off that packet, do the little switch move that we talked about earlier. Again,
yeah, I think it's added for sure.
A different card they think is their card and keep everything relatively square. Remember, you're hiding their card under the card.
Yeah,
so
okay.
you're going to offer to repeat the trick.
Okay, last one, then we'll call it a stream.
So first things first, this is called the mechanics grip. This is the basic way to hold cards. Notice the finger placement on all sides. Sometimes the pinky can go underneath. Thumb is resting on the left side or on top of the deck. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The one common mistake I see everyone do is holding the deck too tightly, like they're holding it. If you want to avoid this, you just want to hold the deck as loosely as possible without looking like you are all over the freaking deck. So that is the first and most important thing. The next important task here is how to spread the cards without seeming like you have AIDS in your hand, spreading the deck tightly, and honestly, it makes them seem a little bit mentally challenged. So you want to avoid these things as much as possible. Hopefully, with this video, you can end the autism. So first thing, you're going to hold the cards in mechanics grip. Now, with your left thumb, you're going to start spreading the cards by pushing off a little groove into your right hand. Your left thumb continues to push cards into the right hand and the fingers underneath. Ensure that they don't fall on the ground and make you look like you miss your father. You can also use the ring finger of the right hand to hold the cards and keep the spread as wide as possible. Another technique is to insert the cards in the of your right hand and slowly spreading them over using the thumb to ensure a wide spread. Remember, this is a prom. Everything doesn't have to be tight. You want to be as loose as possible. If you're tight, it's going to make it seem...
I put on my 4th Magic last week. That's badass, man. How'd it go?
You want to have the spectator have...
Not only how did it go, but what did you learn?
So far, you've learned how to hold the deck correctly with your left hand and how to spread the cards without getting an STD. So the next technique is how to hold the cards in your right hand. So this is known as the middle grip. I'll I'll show you guys a move that requires this later, but that for now you're holding the cards with your fingers on the outside right edge.
Glad to hear it went well. What did you learn?
Back, and that is it. So pretty much how you get into this, you just pick up the cards with your right hand.
Okay.
That is the little grip. Don't say that I never taught you guys the advanced.
Did you have a good host, or did you have a bad host and realize that a good one would have helped?
This is just a way of marking cards, so yeah, you know the location. This is done after having inspected.
Yeah, this will go on the list.
Card, you place this card back. It's pressed against the lower right corner, and I want you guys to notice that my
Okay. Planned audience interaction polls throughout. Okay. I rethemed a bunch of tricks. How long was your set? All I want to do is link to this playlist. How do I do that? Half an hour? Okay. Is that about, I don't know. Did you do a bunch of quick tricks, or did you do like 5 that required a bunch of patter? Go. I guess I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, so yeah, which I think is a strength of yours. Like your byplay is really good. Fuck, you could probably fill up a half hour with 2 tricks as good as you are at patter. Yeah, for sure. That. I totally flip the half an hour with 3 tricks. Yeah, that does not surprise me. But I wanted to involve the audience. Nice. Well, congratulations, man. I'm glad. I'm very big on every time you do a live show, pick up something, improve some way from that. So glad to hear you did that. More tricks equals more pulls, right? Well, Crazy, it was good to see you. I actually had my bar gig last night, which means I got in at 3 a.m. and then was up again at 8 a.m. this morning, so I'm going to go back and try to get some sleep. And that was after I did Media Day at Ren Fair all day. Blah. Good for you. Well, sometime you got to come on the stream and do your live set. I want to see it. All right. Take care, man. Peace.